The people voted for Trump. They did not vote for Mitch McConnell. Guys, Mitch McConnell has like a 5% approval rating in Kentucky. No one likes him. Not even Republicans. No one likes this guy. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new video, and I hope everyone is having a great day. I'm having a great day myself, and before I get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and of course, join the channel today. These are all great ways to support the daily content, but enough of the promotional stuff, let's get into it, because the Republican Party is still a very dumb party, and I know that's not the biggest surprise in the world, like, yeah, the Republican Party for years has been absolutely incompetent, so it's not the biggest surprise to say the Republican Party is dumb. But I really thought after November's election that this party would finally learn and realize, hey, wait a minute. Maybe this MAGA coalition, maybe it is the future. Maybe Trump was onto something, for crying out loud. Trump won the popular vote. He won the Electoral College easily. And he's the reason Republicans have a House and Senate majority right now. Despite all of that, however, look at this headline from Axios. Mitch McConnell's preemptive strike on GOP isolationism. Yeah, Mitch McConnell, who should have retired years ago, is going on the attack. Not on the Democrats, no. He is attacking Republicans for supporting quote-unquote isolationism. You cannot make this up. Not even a month after we won, you have Mitch McConnell saying crap like this. So let's get into it. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is launching a preemptive strike against the isolationists in his own party, warning of the price of American retreat, and a new essay for foreign affairs. McConnell's putting Trump and the entire Republican Party on notice that he plans to be an active combatant in the looming GOP civil war and foreign policy. Are you serious right now? The people voted for Trump. They did not vote for Mitch McConnell. Guys, Mitch McConnell has like a 5% approval rating in Kentucky. No one likes him. Not even Republicans. No one likes this guy. But for whatever reason, Mitch McConnell really believes that, well, people care about what I have to say. No one does. No one gives a shit about what Mitch McConnell has to say in the year 2024. Guys, he's gone. After this year, he's gonna be gone. But for whatever reason, instead of just retiring, like, get out of the Senate, dude. You're like 82 years old. You're not in good health whatsoever. This guy is really saying, I'm gonna be an active combatant in the GOP civil war and foreign policy. What? The only civil war in the GOP right now is between literally every single Trump voter and people like Mitch McConnell. For whatever reason, people like McConnell think it's the year 2003 where, yeah, the average Republican voter, they support endless wars. They want us to spend $500 billion on Ukraine. No, we don't. We want to put an end to these endless wars. We want to put America first. It's not isolationism. It's not. I mean, that's what McConnell calls it as. He says, this is isolationism. No, it's not. That's bullcrap. And like I said, the average Republican voter, they voted for Trump. They did not vote for McConnell. The average voter, they support Trump's philosophy on foreign policy. They do. And this idea that there's a looming GOP civil war, it's only in the Senate and the House because you still have people like Mitch McConnell, John Cornyn, losers like that really believe it's 2002 and people want endless wars. No one supports any more wars. We want the wars to end. That's a big reason Trump did so good with certain demographics like the Muslim vote. Has everyone just forgot about them? Muslims voted for Trump in large numbers because he promised, I will end the wars. I will stop the killing in the Middle East. And yeah, I'm pro-Israel, but I will promise you I will stop the endless wars on both sides. That's what he promised. And that's what these voters voted for. They did not vote for McConnell to say, well, we need to have wars everywhere. We need to support Ukraine with $800 billion. No one supports that. It's the year 2024, not the year 2004. No one wants these endless wars to continue anywhere. America will not be made great again by those who simply want to manage its decline. McConnell writes in his 5,000-word piece posted this morning. Oh, really? Coming from you, that is so ironic. Mitch McConnell has been here for decades. He's been one of the people managing America's decline. And now he's blaming everyone else. Are you serious, dude? I mean, how out of touch do you have to be to say this? You've been here for decades. You've been the majority and minority leader for what, like 10 years now? You've been here for years now. But for whatever reason, he's going around and saying, I will stop these people from managing the decline of America, like you've done for the past 20 years. Trump would be wise to build his foreign policy on the enduring cornerstone of U.S. leadership, hard power. What? Guys, Donald Trump's biggest success in his first term, I would argue, was foreign policy. Foreign policy was perfect under Trump. He stopped the endless wars in the Middle East. He stopped the killing. He brought at least some kind of peace and stability into the region. So his foreign policy, it worked. But Mitch McConnell, he's pretending that, oh, the first term never happened. It did. Trump's foreign policy worked. And people said for years it was a disaster. Trump's foreign policy would cause World War III. Did it? It did not. In fact, it did the opposite. It kept people like Kim Jong-un in line because they would not do anything dumb. Because if they did anything out of line, you have no clue what Trump was going to do. That's Trump's foreign policy in a nutshell. You have no clue what the hell he's going to do. So his foreign policy was successful. Who the hell is McConnell to say, well, Trump needs to learn how to build a good foreign policy? He had 4 years of great foreign policy across the world. McConnell said he will feel liberated once he leaves leadership to criticize Democrats and Republicans alike. What? You're from Kentucky. What do you mean criticize Republicans and Democrats? What do you mean? Are you talking about criticizing the Cassidys of the world that are rhinos? No, of course, you're talking about criticizing Josh Hawley, you're going to criticize Trump, J.D. Vance, the actual conservatives. But oh, he's not going to criticize Lisa Murkowski. Despite being in a very Republican state, she votes like a Democrat. But oh, he needs to attack people like Josh Hawley. That's what he means by this. What a pile of crap. This guy needs to go. He should have left 5 years ago. He should have retired after 2020, but for whatever reason, McConnell's still here. He refuses to leave. Despite the fact that he's stepping down from leadership, he's still here. As the chair of the Defense Appropriations Subcommittee, he'll have a powerful perch to advance his agenda, and that's the thing that sucks. This guy, he does not give a rat's ass. He knows he's done. I highly doubt he runs for re-election in 2026, but he might. But either way, he would never win a primary anymore. Trump would endorse anyone but McConnell in Kentucky, so he has nothing to lose. These next 2 years, McConnell, especially with him out of leadership, he's going to screw Trump's agenda over anytime he can. Anytime he wants to, he can say, nope, not supporting this. Nope, I don't support it because we have to give $500 billion to Ukraine or some bullshit excuse like that. I mean, this is pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic that this guy here, who is spending more time attacking Republicans and claiming they are managing the decline of America than he is Democrats. When was the last time he criticized a Democrat? When? I can't think of the last time he did. Because this guy's a complete hack. He's worthless. He should retire. He should have retired 5 years ago. He should have retired after 2020. He did his job. Listen, before 2021, McConnell wasn't perfect, but he was damn effective when it came to judges, for example. But after 2021, he's become worthless. Has he done a single positive thing since 2021? I can't think of a single thing he's done that's been a net positive. But his essay's full of appeals to Trump, who he once called stupid and despicable. McConnell, a quote-unquote master negotiator, is leaving plenty of room for a productive relationship with the next president. Master negotiator? Really? This master negotiator gave Biden and Democrats whatever the hell they wanted in 2021, 2022, 2023, every year of Biden's presidency. Whatever they wanted, he supported it without getting anything in return. Did we get a single thing in any of these deals with Dems? Did we get a single policy with just one? I can't think of a single thing that Republicans got out of these last 4 years. Yeah, maybe McConnell of 2019, he was decent, especially when it comes to judges and stuff, but in the year 2024, he's not a master negotiator. He got rolled over every single time with Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer rolled him over every time. But oh, McConnell's somehow a master negotiator. What an effing joke. Donald Trump will inherit a world far more hostile to U.S. interests than the one he left behind 4 years ago, he writes, which, for the first time in this entire statement, he's telling the truth. Yeah, this world is far more hostile to the United States than it was 4 years ago because Biden was worthless. His foreign policy was awful. He did not get a single foreign policy win anywhere. Nowhere. There wasn't a single positive thing he did with foreign policy. Everything he did was a complete and utter disaster. But the response to 4 years of weakness must not be 4 years of isolation? What? What do you mean isolation? Was Trump an isolationist his first 4 years? Was he? No, all he did was put Americans first. He put the interests of the United States first for the first time in decades. It's not isolationism. Trump's the type of person that will bomb a country if they threaten the United States. If there's a legitimate threat, yeah, he will bomb the shit out of them like he did in his 4 years. This idea that he's an isolationist is bullshit. I still don't get where people get this idea from. Like, just because he says, hey, NATO, pay your fair share or we're gone, that doesn't make him an isolationist. That's just him being smart. It's like, yeah, if you're not paying our fair share and expect us to pay for NATO, we're gone. Why should we invest into NATO when our quote-unquote allies are giving nothing in return? So screw you. You know what? You're not grateful? Fine, we're going to leave. That's Trump's foreign policy. It's not isolationism. I don't get where this idea came from. No one thinks Trump is an isolationist except people like Mitch McConnell. They're the only ones on earth that really believe he's an isolationist. No one else, no other foreign leader believes, yeah, he's an isolationist. They're terrified of him. They are terrified of Trump because they have no clue what the hell he's going to do. I mean, he's the type of guy that if Kim Jong-un does anything crazy, good luck. He's either going to bomb the shit out of North Korea or nothing happens. You don't know. Congressional support for Ukraine will likely emerge as a first flashpoint between America First isolationists and more traditional Republican hawks, which is just dumb. The American people, they're sick of the war. Like, this idea that we have to keep sending hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine is ludicrous. No one supports it. But for whatever reason, Republicans want to spend even more money. They want to spend hundreds of billions of dollars. No one supports this. And yet again, look what they're saying here. They phrase it as isolationists. Who? Who are the Republicans in the House that are isolationists? Who? Or the Senate? Is there a single one? Maybe Thomas Massey, maybe? But outside of that, this idea that they're all like, half of them are isolationists or half are hawks is bullshit. Like, I don't get why people think the Republican Party is split in half between isolationists and hawks. No. The average voter, they just support ending these foreign wars. They say, hey, we want peace abroad. We don't want to spend hundreds of billions of dollars. That doesn't mean they're isolationists. I mean, this is just stupid. But that's what some people believe. And the fact that we're even talking about Ukraine in the year 2024 is stupid. This war should have ended years ago. And I hope under Trump it ends day one, which I think it could. Knowing Trump, he's the type of person that on day one, he ends the war within minutes. Now, will that for sure happen? We'll see. But apparently there's been good discussions between Trump and Zelensky on trying to end the war. We'll see what happens, but this is freaking pathetic. That Mitch McConnell is still going on and on the, well, we cannot be the party of isolationism. Who the hell are you? Who the hell do you think you are to say that, oh, the party should not be this way? If the average voter supports it, which they're not isolationists, if the average voter supports Trump's agenda, they support his agenda. They don't care what you have to say. And you should support Trump's agenda 100%. You're in Kentucky. You have no excuses to oppose anything Trump says. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts, the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Godspeed to all of you.